Alright guys, welcome back to Boyd. Today, we're going to be doing another run. I decided that today's going to be a special day. It's part 5 of Boyd. And that means that we're going to do our first Eden run. We're doing it. We're going to take Eden all the way to Mom's Heart. We started off with Flaming Bombs and Pokego. This might be the worst Eden run I've ever had in my whole life. And I didn't even get a damage up. This run sucks. Alright, so, let's see. What do I want to talk about? But yeah, it's the 5th episode of Boyd, and we're going to be playing until I die. I usually love holding R on Eden runs, but this is the only Eden run we have, so there's no way for me to do that. It's a pretty fun time. I can't even one-shot flies. I have 2.5 damage. That's not good at all. But we're gonna hope it gets better. We'll see as the time goes on. Today, I hope you guys had a good day. I did as well. Today, I am. I had a really fun day. Or, well, I don't know about really fun. It was like moderately fun. I got to hang out with my uncle and his my little baby cousins, I guess is what they would be, his kids. I played some Smash Bros with one of them. I totally owned that guy. Let's be clear. I don't lose. I am not a loser. Not what I was gonna say, but you know, I didn't want to say the thing I wanted to say, so we're hoping for a bomb run here. I think is what I'm thinking. And yeah, I think it was a good day. I had a lot of fun, and then I came home. Oh my goodness, dude, this is not good fun. Some would say this is a bad run. What am I staying on this for? But yeah, I came home. And then I watched an amazing movie. Let me tell you about this, guys. So I'm an avid fan of Godzilla. I'm an avid fan. I talk like a 1960s British man. 1960s? Like 1800s. I don't know. Godzilla. Awesome. I love Godzilla films, and I'm going through them with a friend of mine. Shout out my guy. I'm not going to say his name for privacy reasons. Yeah, we're going through them, and right now we're in the Heisei era, which is the second era of films for the franchise, and I'm just having a good time. We're watching Godzilla vs. Space Godzilla. Why am I rambling like this? This is not a good video. But you know, still recording. Godzilla vs. Space Godzilla. So, instantly, from the start I'm told, oh, this is one of the weaker films, because my friend, shout out him, knows a lot more about Godzilla than I do. And so, I'm going in expecting, like, probably worse than the last movie I saw, which was versus fucking Mecha 2, and I think that movie was kind of cheeks. So I'm watching, and it's just like fun the whole time. The main cast is great. The fights are okay, but like, you know, there's baby Godzilla in it, and I love baby Godzilla. I didn't like him in Mecha 2, but that's because in Mecha 2 he looked like a freak. But I really liked him in that movie. That was a very nice time. And so we watched the whole thing. And I was like, this was not... people call this the downside. That just doesn't sound right at all. And he agreed. And I think it's in my top 5 Godzilla films right now. Top 5 being... First, I think I gotta put Godzilla vs. Biollante. That's another one in the Heisei that's heavily referenced in Space Godzilla, actually. And Maybe that's why I like it so much, because I love Biolante. Biolante is so funny. It's just the goofiest one. I think that I just like my Godzilla films a little goofy. There's just a guy with a bazooka for no reason and a bunch of stupid shit. Anyway. But yeah. So that's my number one. And then number two is probably Godzilla vs. Hedorah, which is a Showa era film. So when Godzilla was purely a good guy and not like chaotic neutral. And that one was very fun. I greatly enjoyed that one. It was my favorite, I think, for a bit, and then we watched Biolante. And then my third favorite's probably -1, which is like, oh my god, thank fuck. Damage upgrade. I might take Spectral for the fucking tears up. Oh my god. And not a great run, but you know, we take it. It's okay. I need help though. But yeah, -1 is the most recent film made out of Japan. It's fantastic. If you can watch it anyway, I think it's on Netflix. Do yourself a service and watch that movie. It is excellent. Like, I would say it's my favorite, but it's just like an actual film, and I like genuinely I watch Godzilla for the dumb shit and not like it being an actual film. It being an actual film is kind of second in my mind. Oh, sci-fly. And then I think after that one's gonna be Space Godzilla, the more I'm thinking on it. I don't have anything that I've like thought of in such a high regard besides those. I think it's number 4. I think that's where I'm placing it. And I think after that is Invasion of Astro Monster, which is another Showa era film, and it's really good. It's very silly. I think I just like silly ones. Oh yeah, I love that. You know, it's better. It's better. I don't use the ball. Pause. Not for long, huh? Maybe it isn't better. Oh yeah. So I did all that, and then I went out in the living room. My friend who went to a con today got me a wonderful gift. His name is Blimpus. He's a little like clown guy, and I love clowns, so I'm very happy to have him. Blimpus, my beloved. So shout out that friend. That's one of my roommates also as well. And then right after my other roommate just asked me if we wanted to play board games, and so we played board games for like actually like 3 hours. It was a while of board games. It was a wonderful time. We played this one that genuinely we played 7 times because it was just so fun. It was called Lost Cities, and it's like you're making chains with you're trying your best to get more points than the other person while also making as many point chains as you possibly can. And that one was really fun. And we also played another one that was just like a war game. That one was also pretty good. We're riding this line, by the way. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but the line is being rowed currently. And yeah, it was just a great time. I had a great time today. I hope you guys had a good day as well. You know, the thing I like about this series, and hopefully I continue to do it, and so I'll keep seeing this, is like, the more I'm doing it, the more I'm like, man, it really is about the little things. Like, I'm enjoying life a lot the more I talk about how much my day has been good. Of course, we'll see when I inevitably have a bad day where I don't interact with anybody and I do nothing, and then we'll see how I feel then. But for now, I've just been having a good time. Usually Januaries are really bad for me mental health wise. Like, I get insanely... I'm gonna finish that thought, and then that's the end of Boid. That was a bad run, guys. I'm so sorry about that. But yeah, usually Januaries are bad days for me mental health wise, and so I kind of have to just like tough through it. But this January has been really nice, and I'm very happy. Parentheses, we're only 5 days in. Um, I would say we could start another run, but I honestly am just kind of feeling all right with where we ended that. Only 10 minutes long, not a great video, but I think tomorrow we'll be doing either Isaac or a Lazarus run. I don't want to commit to playing as Azazel nonstop. I don't think that's a good idea, so we're not going to do that. Maybe we try to unlock a new character. Oh, we also have Eve. We could play as Eve, maybe. Eve's silly. Yeah, I thought, you know, all things considered, very low maintenance video. I lost the run. GG's. And yeah, I guess that's the end of the video. Alright. See you guys then.